Although this video was made towards the end of this installation, but I thought to show you all how to achieve a flat finish when installing your closure or frontal wig. I started filming after completing the right part of this closure I'm installing for my clients. So I'm going to show you how to achieve the flat finish using the left part of this closure, because I already finished the right part before I thought to film it. In the course of this video, I'm going to be giving tips on how to achieve a flat finish. I've made a post about that before, but I'm going to be giving the tips in details here. Hello guys, welcome back to Hopstar's channel. The difference is loudly obvious, as you can see how flat the right part of the closure is looking after being worked on, and you can see how the left part is looking because we've not yet worked on it. First thing you should do is to lay the hair down with a wax, and I'll be using the bed head wax stick for this, but you can use other wax to lay down the hair before going to the next process. After laying the hair strands properly using the wax, I'll proceed to use a hot comb to style. As you can see, I went in multiple times with my hot comb to ensure I achieve the perfect lay. The first laying was the front of the closure, so now I'm going to apply the wax at the back of the closure, using my fingernails to pick out the excess wax that rubbed off on the middle part while I was trying to apply the wax. The same routine, I'm going to go in multiple times with my hot comb to lay the closure and get the perfect finish I needed for this style. At this point, I'm done styling the closure and flattening it, and as you can see, it's looking really flat. Achieving a flat finish on your wig. So the first tip is your cornrows. The cornrows underneath your wig should be as tiny as possible to allow the wig sit properly on your head or sit well without swelling, because you know when your natural hair has density, so when you wear a wig on your natural hair without it being flat or without having tiny cornrows, the ridges would show. So if you're having big cornrows, it will show that you're having big cornrows, but if you're having tiny cornrows, there are lesser chances of the cornrows popping up underneath your wig and making it visible that there's something underneath. So having smaller cornrows will help in making the wig sit flat on your hair first before anything else. Back to the installation. At this point, I took off the band, so I'm trying to pluck out glue that stayed on both edges of the hair. You also notice the visibility of the glue underneath the closure at some points. That will also treat in the course of this video, so stay tuned. The second tip to achieving a flat finish is to invest in hair wax. The bed head wax is very popular. You can get that or get another wax that is as good as the bed hair wax to be able to enable you achieve your results. So invest in quality hair wax, either the IKT TIG bed head or wax stick or other wax sticks or maybe the got to be glued wax, but invest in a quality and good hair wax. I'll proceed to use my comb to brush out the glue that is showing underneath the closure lace. This was as a result of not allowing the glue to properly dry before placing the lace. After brushing out the glue underneath to enable it dry, I'll wait for a while and then repeat the process again. The third tip to achieving a flat finish is to invest in hot combs. For me, I have like 3 different hot combs, different heat levels for different hairs, for different styling, and also I cannot be disappointed by one and be left stranded when I ought to style a client's hair or when I have a hair to style. So that's why I have them up to 3, so I can use any one at any time. And also the heat level gives different results. At this point, I'm repeating the process of using the tip of my comb to brush out the glue underneath the closure lace. And if you notice, the glue is slowly drying out, giving it a perfect and invisible finish. To completely slay this installation, I'm going to further highlight the center part, which is the actual style. So I'm just going to highlight the front part because the middle and the back part is visible, so there's no need to highlight it. So I'm just going to highlight the front part a little more to bring out the style. The closure lace track is showing on both ends, so I'm going to cut out the lace tracks. And this is the finished installation. Everything about this installation is slayed and given. The closure is given scarp, the installation is clean, everything is just how it should be. And this is the final look on my clients. While making this video, I noticed that the left part has some lace tracks on it, so I removed it after the video. And yes, thank you so much for watching to the end. Please remember to subscribe.